Every February, dozens of candidates at Exeter University put themselves forward to run in the Guild sabbatical elections. One major part of the process is the campaigns week. This year, XTV has been given exclusive access to one of the candidates running for the position of president, Nick Welshy Davies. We follow the ups and downs of his campaign.
Yeah, everyone around campus has been talking about the sheep all week. We've had a flock with us all week.
It's a cold and snowy start to Campaigns Week, and Welshy is busy filming his campaign video.
What is your campaign video? What's happening?
In a brainstorming session, we decided that the most sort of well-known YouTube video of the moment is Baby Monkey riding on a pig. So we decided to take that on board, and we're going to do Vote for Welshy riding on a sheep. So I've got one of my friends in a sheep onesie. And they're going to be in various locations across campus, sort of trying to emulate the video again. I've got some friends singing the song for me, which will be amazing, and hopefully have it all edited together by the beginning of the week. Should be really good. Looking forward to it.
Right, and how does your friend feel about being a sheep?
Little embarrassed. He's just sort of standing there sheepishly. Sorry for the pun, but I think it'll be fine. He'll get over it when he starts, I think.
And you think this will be an effective?
Hopefully, it's such a well-known tune that sort of people will just, as soon as they hear it, they'll be humming it, and I think that'll help me out.
Yeah, so hopefully if we do In Here Chasing stuff, Peter Chalk, and then Cornwall House, St Luke's, we'll do some bits outside, Holland Hall Quad, where else are there lots of students? Birch Grange?
Welshy has employed the services of freelance video editor George Mason.
Spend that doesn't be brilliant anyway.
And then here comes Welshy.
Now what? There we go now.
Upstairs?
Well, I'll do this one from the other side, so you're running away rather than towards.
You're here, and we run past you, George.
Okay.
Because you can see the fact that it's copying its long range.
Okay, fine.
Does that sound good? Yeah.
After spending most of the morning on the project, the guys are happy with it and call it a day. George and Welshy have kindly given us permission to show the video in full. Enjoy.
Vote for Welshy, vote for Welshy, riding on a sheep. Vote for Welshy, vote for Welshy, vote for Welshy, riding on a sheep. Vote for Welshy. Exeter's gone insane, and you don't know what is right. You got to keep on voting him, so get on your sheep and hold on tight. Vote for Welshy, vote for Welshy, riding on a sheep. Vote for Welshy, vote for Welshy, vote for Welshy, riding on a sheep. Vote for Welshy.
It's the night before the candidates can begin campaigning on campus. Welshy has his team together working long into the evening to prepare for the week ahead.
Tonight I've got a load of people over to come and help me finish off my banners. So we're making a picnic banner, a Welshy one with my sheep. We've got a massive one and we're making a smaller one. And my third one is one that says "I need you" in the style of sort of the 60s war posters. That'll be actually quite nice. We've also got people making cardboard sheep. So we're going to try and put those all over campus on the Thursday. We're going to be up really early, sort of on campus at 7 AM. So that sort of when everyone comes to campus, there's just loads of sheep everywhere. So that'll be quite cool.
Have you got a strategy for the week?
Hopefully, my video will be released tomorrow on Monday. So that'll sort of keep interest, as everyone else has already released theirs. So it's sort of something new that people will be paying attention to. And then Tuesday we're having a massive picnic. So hopefully that'll bring more interest that sort of might have missed the video. And then Wednesday sort of a bit of a lull, because obviously there's no lectures in the afternoon. And then Thursday we've obviously got the sheep, and Thursday's always the big voting day, sort of the day that everyone seems to cast their vote. So hopefully by that point, sort of the only thing that people will be thinking about will be Welshy all the way through, sort of keeping the interest in the campaign rather than it just being the same every day.
And how are you feeling about the week?
I want to say I'm really confident, but that's really bad. I've got some really strong competition this week. I think it could be a race between all of us that are winning. I'm just hoping that sort of like with the contacts, the people that I've got sort of out helping me, I've made sure they all know the manifesto so they can actually talk to people, and that should be really helpful.
It is Monday of campaigns week, and candidates and their teams are out in force all over campus. Despite the bad weather, everyone seems to be in good spirits. Banners and slogans are ever popular campaign strategies, and Welshy has donned his sheep costume, which he assures us he will wear for the entire week. Maddie Soper, an ex-TV member and campaigner, recorded some of the more light-hearted moments of the week for us. Although often busy campaigning, the campusers find time for an improvised game of cricket.
So what are you up to today?
Well, today I've done one of my stunts. I've got a load of sheep everywhere, cardboard sheep. So hopefully it's drawing a lot of attention, which I think is working, which is great. And generally campaigning. We've got a load of people out sort of all over campus today. So we've got some down here, we've got the massive banner out as well. We've got a smaller banner at the top of the hill, and a huge person presence across campus.
The sheep his team worked so hard in making are proving very popular with voters and campaigners alike. The campaigners spend Wednesday afternoon in high spirits, but the evening takes a more serious tone, playing host to a debate between the presidential candidates.
How are you feeling ahead of the debate?
Oh, a little bit nervous. We've got a couple of minutes to go down before we start, but hopefully I sort of think I know enough, I've done enough research that I should be able to win out. And it's quite a hard format tonight because obviously we can't answer on the back of other people, so sort of any problems that do crop up, it's going to be trying to squeeze those into your answers rather than trying to answer theirs.
Good evening, I'm Davies and I'm a third-year law student. As you can tell, I'm losing my voice, so I apologise. I'm running this year to represent the Students' Guild to ensure that the Students' Guild is actually led by students as well as the university. I've outlined how I want to do this in my manifesto, which I'm hoping that you've all read by now. It's a really sort of odd area to try and answer actually. With the increase in tuition fees for UK players, there's not going to be that sort of major gap next year between the two. So it's going to be one of those areas where you're not going to be able to sort of carry on subsidising the money that they're going to be getting, because obviously the government hasn't got the money there to be subsidising tuition fees. I think you have to sort of utilise fees wisely across campus, certainly, and I think it's going to be one of those areas where using that money that they're getting is going to be benefiting all students, not just the international students, and trying to promote sort of the Guild's active sort of front on that, through integration, through ensuring the students are getting the best time possible at university, and that sort of the token gestures or the will of the university are actually being carried out by using those fees.
I do think that the welcome team, and when that was re-brought out, SSB was very good at looking after their fellow students, and I'd really like to see that happening more next year if any students are happy to volunteer, just like ECU have been handing out water at the Lemmy with the Love Lemmy campaign. I think that's really good, and student support for each other is the best thing.
Yeah, on the issue of safety, I know the university are already looking into more security cameras, more lighting anyway, so hopefully that's something that's going to be unlocked before we've even started in place for next year. On the drinks point, card machines will not work at the Lemon Grove. It is far too busy on a Saturday night to be spending sort of 5 minutes per person trying to get you to utilise them. On the drinks front, again, we can't afford to do cheaper drinks because that will have to cut funding from other areas across campus. And the other areas of the Guild, we can't afford to remove the funding that's generated from the Lemon Grove, from the RAM, and we need to keep those provisions there. But it may not be ideal to students, but at the same time, sort of the benefits are there for students. Coming back unfortunately to Mary's point, with the welcome team throughout the year, that again can't be feasible just because of the staffing costs. We can't have it being totally just run by students, and we need to have staff there in place, and paying for staff every night of the week to go out and look after the students or look after the volunteers, we'd be wasting a lot of resources.
So do you just want to tell us how you think that went?
So relieved it's over. It was okay, I think. I think I came out sort of in the middle somewhere. There were sort of some bits I just didn't know enough about, which obviously showed through. But then at the same time, there were definitely areas that I shone through well. So hopefully it's come out okay. I think really if we're all level pegging through it, then the rest of the campaign is what it's going to be based on. So hopefully I should come out okay off that.
Any particular questions that you worried?
The first one, which was really off-putting about international fees, I just thought, why start with me on a question that sort of wasn't in my manifesto? But I think off the back of that, then I sort of picked it up, especially when it came round to sort of like the making money for the guild and using it out of guild time. I think I definitely shone through there, and I think a lot of people appreciated that as well. So, fingers crossed.
The sun is shining on Thursday morning as the campaigners prepare for the penultimate day of campaigning. Traditionally, Thursday is one of the busiest days of voting, so it's even more important for the campaigners to catch the attention of passers-by. We had a chance to speak to Welshy's campaign manager Tom Reynolds, the mastermind behind the whole sheep motif.
How did you come up with the sort of the sheep motif for the campaign?
We talked about it a lot really because obviously it's an English university, playing the Welsh card hasn't always got the potential to be the best sort of tactic. But the sheep, it's a really recognisable brand. Everyone around campus has been talking about the sheep all week. We've had a flock with us all week, and I think it's a strong brand.
Yep. How do you think the campaign's going?
It's going strong, very strong. Today's been a brilliant day. I mean, 8:30 start every day. Getting enough volunteers to fill every slot is always difficult, but he's had a lot of support today, and we're very confident about his chances.
Have you been enjoying the week?
Yeah, I have. I mean, not all of it. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, 8:30 starts every morning. They take a lot of getting used to, but that's the price you pay for friendship. So we're all very happy to be doing what we're doing for him.
And what would you say has been the most challenging part for you as the campaign manager?
As campaign manager, I think the most challenging part of the week is just making sure everyone knows where they've got to be at the right time. I mean, it's really important that your volunteers don't burn out and you spread them out over the week. That's probably the biggest challenge.
Campaigners will try anything to stave off the inevitable insanity that comes with standing outside on your feet for too long. Some, however, have finally lost it. The ongoing presence of Expression FM ensures that no one is bored for too long. Friday arrives and with it the bad weather returns. It proves difficult to attract any potential voters, so many campaigners retreat inside, where it is dry. Last year, Friday proved to be the most popular day for voting. Will this year's bad weather affect today's turnout?
It's absolutely tipping it down outside today, and I mean for the last day of campaigns week as well. It's not a great start, but we've all come in. I think there's very few candidates that have stayed outside today, so yeah, cowering from the rain.
Are you going to head back out later?
Yeah, we'll probably head out over the hours trying to catch people coming in and out of lectures. But I mean, if I'm out in the rain, I usually sort of try and get somewhere quickly and stay dry. So we might try and sort of re-strategise and get people in entrances to buildings instead. So.
How do you feel the week is going?
It's really hard to tell. I mean, you've done everything you can do, and you've had the months of preparation that go into it. I couldn't call it. I really couldn't call it, and I think everyone's tried so hard, and we've all had different strategies and different ideas. So tonight will tell. I think we'll just have to wait for tonight.
How are you feeling about tonight?
So nervous. I am so nervous about tonight. I think it's because you do try so hard for it all. But at the same time, sort of, all of us have got good policies and ideas, and I think any way it goes, that'd be great. But hopefully my way. Fingers crossed.
The rain may have stopped Expression from broadcasting outside, but the campaigners still celebrate the end of voting in style. Friday evening marks the announcement of the results. The Lemmy is packed with campaigners, candidates and voters. Tensions are running high. Current Guild President Nick Badger Davies is about to announce his successor.
Nick Welshy Davies. 2,481.
much for the backing of all the students at Exeter Uni to make me your next guild president. I can't say enough thanks to my team, especially Tom Reynolds, Tom everyone who's helped out in my campaign this year. It really has made a difference. And I'm going to guarantee you all that everything that you have voted for will happen.
Do I need to ask you how you're feeling?
No, I really don't know how I'm feeling right now. I am so high, it's unbelievable. I'm so glad that I've won. Like, so glad that I've won. So much hard work's gone into it from everyone, from my campaigners, from me, from everyone who's been involved. So, really pleased, really pleased. Trying to wait for it to sink in, really. I kind of got that feeling when I've won, that's great, but I need to make sure that I'm kind of sinking into it, make sure it's all okay, really start thinking about my policies, despite my degree, start moving on into my job, really.
Big plans for next year?
Yeah, so many plans. I can't wait to get started. It's going to happen soon. I'm talking to the current guild president, Nick Davies. And we're going to start on it as soon as we can, start meeting people that are influential in my students, and just sort of get to it really, start being that guy that makes a difference to Exeter Uni.